Well, speaking of concerts, sporting events, anywhere tickets are sold, literally, there's a scam artist out there waiting to take advantage of you, and especially this time of year. Cheryl Bilbrey from the Better Business Bureau joins us here this morning. Cheryl, how have you been this morning? I said Bilbrey again. It's just we all know it's Bilbrey. I'm so sorry.
Quite all right.
But it's good to see you this morning. Now, why
Thanks.
This time of year?
Well,
what's going on
we've got
right now?
Coachella coming up, and we've got 157,000 people. I think the concert made $47 million last year. And what a great thing to get people to a destination that's really in the middle of nowhere to enjoy this fabulous event. So if you can imagine planning your plans, taking the weekend, making this long drive, getting to the venue and finding out that your ticket isn't any good, that's why we want to let people know. Craigslist is just rampant right now, unfortunately, with fraudulent tickets. And so you need to be very careful. StubHub validates their tickets. It's a very safe place to buy. We've got some accredited ticket places, advanced tickets, Atlas tickets, but we've also got some F-rated ticket sellers. So as much as you need to be aware of the con men that are on Craigslist, you also need to be aware of bad companies that are just not operating properly when you have a bad experience.
Well, if you're doing business with somebody that the Better Business Bureau is familiar with and it's a known company, I mean, that's one thing, but my goodness, there's just so many tickets available on places like Craigslist that are offered by individuals. Do you have any protection against fraud there?
Unfortunately, when you're purchasing tickets online, you are really bearing all of the risk. And a friend of mine owns a very big company, gave her employee time off to go on the trip of their lifetime to see the Super Bowl, and got there with 6 of his friends, 6 tickets in hand. None of them worked. Somehow they managed to find a connection and get into the venue, but to travel across the country and then find out the tickets that you purchased on Craigslist aren't any good, you really have to know the risk that you're taking. Sometimes paying that little bit more using a verified source is extremely valuable depending on the event you're going to. You should shop the tickets and check the prices, because oftentimes when you're talking to a con man, the ticket price is too low. I mean, it's one of those too good to be true deals.
Well, that's one good red flag, if it seems too good to be true. Anything else that we might kind of watch for as a red flag?
If you can pay with a credit card, that's probably always your safest mechanism, because they'll help protect you from a lot of this fraud. But unfortunately, a lot of these guys want cash, especially when you're dealing on Craigslist. So meeting them in person can be a very good idea. Con men don't like to provide you with a phone number. They don't like to meet you in person, and they're not able to take a credit card usually.
So let's kind of recap here a little bit. How do you find the best legitimate ticket sellers?
I would say use a third party online like the Better Business Bureau, but of course there are a lot of sites out there that are giving good social media information on businesses. So just check out the company before you do business with them. We've got, again, some bad companies that are legal companies, just not treating consumers right, and we've got that information online for you at bbb.org. Okay,
and if somebody has become a victim, certainly, you feel bad for them, but you'd still like to hear from them.
We would. Please file a complaint with us, on any issues that you're seeing in the marketplace. Just heard from a friend yesterday whose friend's grandmother was all excited about her Canadian lottery winnings. $580,000 she's given to them. So when you hear of these issues, we really do want to help turn them over to the proper authorities. We know where to direct you at the BBB, so give us a call.
All right. Cheryl Bilbrey, thank you so much. Always good to see you.
Happy to be here.
Okay, well, up next...